Yo guys, how's it going and welcome to yet another video on my channel. Today, hopping straight into another daily upload. Obviously, I didn't miss yesterday after saying I was going to do daily uploads. What do you mean? But today, hopping into another video with TLC UK with Dr. Bikini. Like, you could have literally said her proper name, even though I know like this is 99% scripted. You could have used her real name, taken away the clickbait, and given her more credit if she's actually a doctor. But I guess not. But now the lighting's a bit of a meme again since I'm recording this way later than I should be. Usually I use natural lighting from a window which is right there, but today got a light box and it's basically doesn't go past my hair since I've got so much hair. Nice stuff. Can go from like all happy looking, like PG, all happy looking to basically all sinister and what are you looking at? But now let's not waste any more time, hop straight into this and see where it goes.
Dr. Candice Myre is working as the staff medic at a remote tropical resort. Suddenly, she's faced with an injury so serious she may not be able to handle it.
I was trained at one of the best county hospitals in the country, probably in the world, and we have every resource available to treat patients.
Okay, so what looks like quite a serious wound on his leg. Looks like he's been bitten by a shark. I don't know what's happened. He's probably gashed his leg on a rock or something. But she says she has all of the stuff needed to treat this properly. Let's see what the first step she takes is, since this is a serious situation.
But here I am, standing in my bikini with very limited resources. Trevor, how about your pain between 1 and 10?
No, it's like...
So wait, she has all the stuff needed to treat a patient properly, but like, am I the only one noticed that she literally took her top off, so she's got her full bikini showing? Like, wait, this dude's gonna die. Don't worry, boys, I'm not actually going to take my top off because that'd just be a bit weird. And also, YouTube probably age restrict it and throw my video in the trash and waste all my time.
What's an ID kit look like? I can't find this.
I could barely move around.
They're getting you a chopper.
Out of the way.
What can I do?
Get anyone non-essential out of here.
All right, listen up. Everybody that's not doing anything that Dr. Myra has instructed, please leave.
I mean, this is just the best part ever. Like, everyone non-essential, please leave. Like, not only does he take the time to literally awkwardly stand in the way of everything to say, what can I do to help? Then everyone non-essential needs to leave, but obviously the cameraman's needed. You need those high-quality views from YouTube, from Dr. Bikini.
And we lost half the people, which was actually a good thing. So all I was finally left with was people who I could order around, but had very little medical experience. You, in the blue, I need you to cut this neoprene off.
So everyone's out of the way. Everything's going fine. And she says, you in the blue. Let's just have a quick look at that scene again. I mean, I see 1, 2, 3. Well, everyone in the room's in blue. Like, what is that command? You in the blue, help me. And don't go all technical, being like, that's technically not blue. That's actually a shade of blue that's actually called...
I don't know how to do this! Oh, I got this. So I'm actually spoiled in the emergency department that I have these people come to me just wrapped up in a bow. The important thing I wanted to get going on right away were fluid.
I mean, I just had to take the time to watch that whole clip. At the start, she's struggling to use what looks like a normal pair of scissors. So they take out all non-essential personnel, but they leave someone in there who can't use a pair of scissors. It doesn't seem right to me.
You sure you know what you're doing, right?
Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna get you some morphine, okay? As soon as I get this IV in. I'm really out of practice in doing IVs. Usually I rely on the nurses. It's seldom I have to place an IV, and if I do, it's usually in the neck. Damn! I attempted to put an IV in the arm, and the vein blew.
I love the contrast of the scene. It's like, sure you know what you're doing? Well, actually, he's in a lot more pain than what I just did, but you get the point. And she's like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. 2 seconds later, cuts off. I just burst the vein. I know what I'm doing.
I look up from the patient. Nadia, I've never been so glad to see anyone in my life. And I'm thrilled to see Nadia, who's a local nurse. I'm thrilled to have a pair of hands that are actually experienced and someone who can assist me.
I mean, finally, in the nick of time, she turns up to help out. But why is she in her bikini? Like, if she was just at home chilling in her bikini in her apartment, like, on her own, it's a bit interesting. And if she was at the beach, then, like, it's right next to the beach, so why did it take so long for her to get there? Like, it's not needed. This is just extra clickbait that isn't needed in this at all.
A nurse in a bikini? You can't be serious.
Okay, the only other person that notices it's a weird issue is literally the guy that's supposedly got a really bad injured leg, and like he can still stay there and say that quote. Like that's just great. It's just great.
There was fluid in his lungs. I could also feel with my fingers air trapped under his skin. So I knew there were fractures under there, and his lung had probably been injured and there was bleeding. We call this attention pneumohemothorax. It's very dangerous. It can cause you to stop breathing and die.
Wait, it can cause you to stop breathing and die. I mean, this is probably some information you should share with your coworkers so you can plan accordingly for the situation.
What's wrong? Nothing. Just get him on some oxygen, please. I didn't want to let anyone else in the room know that I'd heard this. I didn't want to get anyone worried about what was happening. So I kept that to myself.
Like, this show makes no sense. Like, get anyone worried. Like, he's low-key led down there with a massive gash in his leg and on the verge of dying, according to you. And you decide to withhold some information that maybe if you give to someone else could potentially save his life. I mean, that seems like a very smart idea to do that. Very smart.
This is it, right here.
Oh, just come.
I was happy to see this very well-dressed radiology tech who looked very professional. He had a very nice machine in front of him. Looked like it could be very useful. However, looks can be deceiving.
He had a very nice machine in front of him. It looks very useful. However, looks could be deceiving. Like, I was going to start off by just mentioning the fact she said he's well-dressed because they're in a bikini and they're low-key milking the whole situation of them being in a bikini. For views, obviously, to make sure you know they're in a bikini. But then she goes ahead and says that about the machine. I think that's enough for my brain to handle today. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe if you're new for more content on this channel. But anyway, guys, daily uploads from here on out. I swear, if I miss an upload tomorrow, I'm going to be madly disappointed in myself. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy my future videos, and peace out.